Welcome back to NASCAR 09 on the PS2 career mode for part 19, where we're doing off-camera stuff. Well, I guess technically it is off-camera because you're not seeing me on camera, but basically, we do not have enough credits to get a cup ride because we need to be a level 8, so we are 5,300 away. So I'm hoping we can eventually get that. So to rectify this, we are running modifieds, trucks, Xfinity, in hopes that we can get an offer relatively quick so I don't miss too many cup races so I can still contend for the championship in this very season. So, tall hill to climb, a lot of obstacles. Thank you to my tier 2 Patreon people as well as my YouTube members for supporting my channel. The perks you get are early access to videos as well as channel emotes for my live stream. So a lot of this is just going to be looking at the skill points and going from there. So that's pretty much the formula. So let's get modified over with and see how many points we gain. And that's another dub in the modified because we're undefeated and the greatest to ever live. How much points? Okay, well, let's see. 1,500 for modifieds. Okay, that's a good start. All right, so that's 140. Okay, how do we get more in modifieds but then less in Xfinity? Nationwide. What? I'm confused. Maybe it's based on laps led. I have no idea. I'm lost. Okay, trucks at Daytona. That should be very straightforward dub like usual. Well, this is certainly a interesting looking truck. Never raced this before, but hey, it's a custom truck. But I like the silly I guess decals is a thing. I guess that is the right term in this sentence. But I like the detail. Also, if anyone's wondering why I'm just not doing... If I'm getting, like, a lot of points in Modified, then why am I not just running in that? Well, I'll miss a crap ton of the Cup Series season if I do that, so I don't think that's a good idea. So I think the way I'm doing it is the best, so I can miss the least amount of Cup races possible, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So I win Daytona by a big amount. I'm very curious on the front running because we led all but, I think, 2 laps during the pit cycle. We won by 20 seconds. I don't know if that actually factors into the win point thing. Points, I don't know, but we should gain a lot of points, just like we did in Modifieds. Okay, 870. Okay. That's kind of what I'm used to seeing. So, alright, so we're at 1,500, or 15,000, so 3,900 something to go. Yay. So since it's Daytona, I guess I could just always guarantee to gain a lot of points there, relatively speaking. I don't know. My thumb's really getting frickin' sore, because I'm on the throttle so damn much, so that's fun. Okay, one at Daytona, very typical. And only... How do we get 710 for this, but in the truck we had less laps, but got more points, and we led more laps here. See, I don't think I'll ever understand how the points work. Yeah, because I think I led more. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense how all the points work. How do I get more points in modified versus the other two? That makes no sense. I don't know. I don't get it. So this is the point situation we're at. We only need 3,300 more. So, I mean, we definitely missed Daytona in the Cup Series. But I don't think we're going to miss as much races as I would have originally expected, so that's good. It might be under 5, if I had to guess. Now that I'm looking, I'm getting like 15 points for leading. And in the other series, I'm only getting 5. Why? Does this have a multiplier front leading bonus thing that I'm not aware of? Because I looked, when I signed all these contracts, it didn't have front running bonus multiplier things, so I don't understand. But I guess modifiers are just going to be really good to us and gain us a lot of points. And now I'm getting 5 points for leading again after getting 20 before. I'm even more confused how that worked. I don't think we're going to get as much points as we did at Richmond because there was just less laps for me to complete to gain extra points, I guess. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong about everything. Yeah, 550 for that. Okay. Alright. Alright, well. We're gonna... Alright, on to the next one. Well, this is weird. I never really noticed this, because I haven't really done trucks and Nationwide at the same time, but why is the Nationwide race ahead of the truck race, when the truck race is usually ahead of the Nationwide? Don't understand that. I don't think that's accurate to how it was in 2008. So yeah, that is I think that's factually wrong. Another win and 965. All right, that's progress. We're at 17,304. We only need 1,700 more to go. That could be done in maybe 2 more races, maybe. For once, I don't think I'm gonna actually do the charity race. Just because we're gonna be getting this offer in like 2 more races, so no, I'll just still do it because who knows? Maybe this next level won't even get me the thing I need. I have no clue. No, it should, because look at all this is. Yeah, it should be okay. So, no, I'm not doing it. No. That's not even coming up next, so I won't even be able to do it. But yeah, we'll do trucks. Then I'm gonna stop recording for today because I'm at my hour quota and I've quite got my I don't feel like recording anymore. Okay, another 780. So we're very close. I think we're under 1,000 now. Yep, under almost exactly under 1,000. I think it's like 916. So depends on what track it is next, but I mean, if it's modified, I think we'll definitely get it. But then again, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it might be 2 more races, so I don't think we're gonna. I think we're only gonna miss like 2 or 3 races, which actually is way less battered than I thought, and that's not even really a sentence. It's not as bad as I thought. I've been fired from the truck series because I didn't draft with someone. Wow. I swept the season, won the first 2. What a bunch of stupid shit the way these contracts work. They make no goddamn sense. I almost weirdly enough prefer like Heat 2 and Heat 3 how they did it. That kind of made a bit more sense than this. This is just stupid. I'll sign another truck offer. Oh my god, I got booted from the trucks. I don't even have a ride at all. Wow. How can I couldn't even draft with someone even if I wanted to because I was just in first for both those races. I would literally have to purposely stop leading to what the fuck. Alright, so trucks isn't a possible thing anymore. Even though I've gotten like 30 wins in 3 seasons. Or not even 3 seasons, like 2 1/4. But apparently I'm not good enough. Alright, yeah, sure. Okay. Well, well, we'll do Martinsville next time I record, because I think next time I will record, I'll have the face cam on and all that. So, yeah, that was actually it was a lot longer than an hour. It was like an hour and a half, just about. Yeah, almost an hour and a half. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm done. Next time I record, I should have enough to get a cup ride. At least I should after wheeling at Martinsville. So. Yeah, and then I guess our cup debut will be somewhere around at Vegas or Atlanta. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, well, we got I'm not going to do a charity event because fuck it, I might as well, just because what if the next level isn't enough? I don't know. We'll just do it because why not? That was probably the fastest 4-tire stop I've ever had, 22 seconds. Don't know how to feel about that it was that good in a charity race when it didn't matter. That actually kind of pisses me off a little bit more. So, yeah, that's it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah, it's just comedy gold. Okay, won the charity race. We'll see how much credits we gain. I think we're pretty close to leveling up. I think we'll still have to do one more race, but at least this isn't a points race. But I don't know how much points I'll gain. 445, so we're still a good 471 back, so okay. Yeah, one more race and I think we should have enough to level up. Next up is modifieds in Martinsville. I think with this one we should have enough credits because we always get a lot in modifieds for whatever reason, so this will be our last one, then we should get a cup ride of some capacity. Okay. That should get us enough points to get a cup ride, please. This is almost tattling up to not quite 2 hours, but pretty close to 2 hours when you combine all the stuff I've done. 855. That is enough to rank up. Thank God. Please let me have a cup ride. Okay. Yes! Yeah. Oh, thank God. License challenges. We could finally get a fucking cup ride. Okay. We only need 100,000. Obviously, we have that. Like, we almost have 1 million, so we can do that. Schedule it. I don't know when that's gonna come up, but hey, we finally got it. It took to level 8, so at least I was right in that regard, and I made the right decision going with running all those series at the same time, so we don't have to miss as little amount of cup races as possible. So I think we did all that properly. Okay, let's just skip Vegas. We're done with the nationwide. We'll get that license challenge, and then yeah, it's a shame that it's literally the same thing as nationwide and trucks to get to cup, like just passing cars. That's frustrating. We're insert reward for each car you pass. We need to get 80 points. So I imagine we're just gonna, stay up on the high side here and make all these passes because they're gonna be very slow. It's important that I complete this because I really don't want to be doing more bullshit off camera. So yeah, that's just going to be a pretty straightforward, simple plan. Just make all these pass up on the high side. And there we go. So yeah, and what's even more frustrating too is we're probably going to get like a really shitty contract. That's just going to make things really tough for really no reason, even though we probably should be in some high tier caliber ride considering we've won and swept literally the entirety of modifieds, won like 32 races in trucks. And about 20 plus in nationwide in a 1 year span. Also, yeah, we didn't really stick to the outside, so that's kind of my fault. We passed them. A couple more laps. There we go. Yeah, it's just... What do you say? I mean, we got here. It took a while. We finally got here. And... yeah, almost 2 hours. That was really necessary for me to go through all that. And there we go. So we got a cup ride. It took forever. It took a long time, but we finally fucking got it. Okay, yeah, we've achieved it. Let's see what kind of offers. Okay, well, we have to wait for a loading screen to happen before we can look at that. Okay, let's look at contracts. Okay. Okay, we do actually got some we could take over Kyle Busch's ride. Again, just like NASCAR, wait, we might as well do that. Just Team Marmalade, what is the System of a Down? Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with Kyle Busch just because that takes... not only are we getting rid of Kyle Busch circa 2008, early 2010s, because this is like the 4th year, so this is like 2012, so... yeah, we're going to take over Kyle Busch's ride. Okay. All of that build up and wait just to take Kyle Busch's ride, I think that'll be pretty good. So top 10 within 2 races. I think we could probably do that. So, well, yeah, we'll sign that. Signing bonus 31,000. So, well, we got a good ride. And we got a good chance to just, destroy. Oh, John, I don't know. That was, okay, that's kind of funny. Of all people we could take a ride of, we took Kyle Busch's. That's just... that almost made all of that worth it just for that to happen. I'm kind of surprised we got a good ride right out of the bat. I wasn't sure if that was even going to be a thing, but I was wrong. Welcome aboard. Yep. And another loading screen. Oh my god, this is tedious. So our first cup race will actually be in Atlanta. So, that's cool. I guess for now we can just quit our nationwide contract so I don't always have to go and skip races and stuff. So, we got that canceled. And then we just can really just solely focus on Cup. And I think we're going to be doing race 4, so we've only missed 3 races, so I think we will definitely be able to make the chase. Because, it's only 3 races that we missed. We can easily make those points up, so... I don't think that's too bad. I think we'll save that for next episode. I guess we can retire out of modifieds now, so we don't really got to worry about that. So, yeah, for now, we'll just focus strictly on Cup, and then we'll go from there. So I think that's where we're going to wrap up the video. I think it's a lot shorter than usual, but I spent like 2 hours recording this, and I'm quite done. I thought we were going to be starting in an even number. No. Yeah, an even number, so we can maybe do one race and then everything else. But if we do one now, it's going to kind of mess up the order for the rest of it, so we'll kind of leave it as is and have this be its own part. So, yeah, next episode we'll be tackling, you know, the Cup Series stuff at Bristol and Atlanta. So, that'll be fun. So, yeah, I might as well wrap things up. A big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters of Dave Finer Champ 15, Kamikazegames, Bailey Kira, Golf 100, Mexican League 1986, Jason Hellman, Mark Harman, and my name is John for his support. Again, I appreciate what you guys do for my channel. Every single month does always mean a lot. Always goes a long way, so thank you as always for what you guys do. It's always really appreciated, so just thank you. So I guess we can look at stats and everything just in case, because I heard things that being in the 9 car in Xfinity or Nationwide breaks the game, but that never happened to me. I didn't even know that was a thing, so I guess we really dodged a bullet on that regard. So we could start with modified. We have 19 wins. We swept, literally, swept every race we won. And Nationwide, we got 24 wins. Craftsman Truck, we got 32. So those are our stats. So that's really it with that section. Yeah, so yeah, next episode will be the true start of our Cup stuff. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. I'll see you all later, and have a good day.